How to start every stream.
Incredible.
Welcome to DBZ Productions. Alrighty. So, we're gonna get started. Juan is not here. So, you know, fortunate for him, I guess.
Prison bitch.
I know, right? You know what's funny? I'm gonna say this on stream too, so it's gonna be in the VOD. You remember when I mentioned that other times I've had D&D sessions, people wouldn't even bother creating their characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those said people was Juan and David. Neither of which are here.
Wow.
But David normally creates his character. But last time we had it all planned out, and yeah, the day to make our characters came, and literally no one even messaged me back in the group DM. So
I'm the exact opposite. I create my character long before the session even starts.
well, you have to, so that you can get everything made and like the story can be written. Keep in mind though, and this is for the VOD and for you too, because this is important. Every time I DM, I have to bring this up. First of all, I've never played actual Dungeons and Dragons before because I don't understand the rulebook. It's too big for my little autistic brain, and this is not that. This is it takes Dungeons and Dragons inspiration. I'm gonna use D&D in the title for clickbait.
Amazing. Amazing,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons before.
Gotta stay on the agenda, right?
Yeah, and I've also never played as a player before. So, like, to add on to that, all my friends are too fucking stupid to DM that I've played with before.
I may be capable, but
yeah, so like I've literally only DM'd. I've literally never actually played as a player in any type of tabletop.
I mean, this is still my This is like my second ever group, so like,
Yeah,
I do want to be a DM eventually, but I just don't have the experience to, go on with it.
the experience starts by doing it. Like Shia LaBeouf said, just do it. Anyway, so let me set the scene for you in our short, maybe one shot. We'll decide by the end of our session. So, our scene starts off like, our scene. That's what our scene starts off with.
he's dying again.
Our scene starts off with I forgot to pull up the I forgot to pull up your guys' character sheets. So give me 1 second as I hide. Everyone can see Ghost Mommy on the stream. There we go. That's much more exciting than Dungeons and Dragons. It's Ghost Mommy.
Perfection.
Wood Smash. I would let her eat me. What?
What? Wait, what?
Something vampire feet sweat fetish. Huh? There's a running joke there somewhere. There's a joke here somewhere. So. We just have to find it.
I believe so. Yeah.
Hi, Wavu. We're doing the nerd thing. Fun.
We're doing the Dungeons and Dragons whatever.
That's the something Dungeon and Dragons something. Okay. So now that I've got your guys' character sheets pulled up. Alright, so let's get into this. Because I definitely came up with the plot beforehand. And I'm definitely not coming up with shit on the spot. I would never do that. So, our story starts off as any other story does. Why don't both of you roll me a d20?
Absolutely
just
not.
like the beginning of all of my novels. I start with the main protagonist rolling a d20. Shout out to my book. You guys know how to roll dice?
See.
Okay, someone got it. I gotta turn on my 3D dice. Because that gets reset every time. Okay, Austrian with the 6, Neptune with an 18. So we'll start with Neptune. All right. Neptune, it is a normal day for you. Okay? Normal, average, let's say Saturday afternoon. All right? You're kicking back. You're watching Saturday morning cartoons and Cartoon Network. Teen Titans, Courage the Cowardly Dog, other goated shows, unlike the shit that comes out today. Having a pretty good old time. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm just there looking. I'm just there thinking.
Other
Wow.
Yeah, other
Wow, I used to watch this.
yeah, other UK shows that I don't know because despite what my classmates thought when I hit puberty, I'm not British. I say as I take a sip of some tea.
Let's just say he watched Tom and Jerry.
Everyone likes Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is universal. So DJ is sitting there enjoying some Tom and Jerry. As I say DJ, let me correct myself. Do you guys want to introduce your characters before we continue getting into this?
Oh fuck no.
No? Okay, well we'll let them figure out. As Yukari Momo, I should say, not DJ. Correct myself here. Is sitting down enjoying some Tom and Jerry. All of a sudden, Yukari starts crashing out. Okay, everything goes to black. And you don't understand why. You're not in pain. You don't feel like you're unconscious. You're just everything fades to black. And then the next thing you know, you're falling. All right. You open your eyes and you are falling down out of the sky. All right.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. What's your reaction, DJ / Yukari? Be very hard to actually talk about you because I'm not sure which name I should go off of for roleplay or actual reasons. Reaction to you're falling in the sky right now. The ground is continuously getting closer.
Ow. Sorry, my mother just came in my room. I'm just for the baby. Alright. I just kind of. I guess since I have the skill for it, I just kind of naturally learn to fly on the spot.
I suppose there's a thing that happens. So, DJ, as you're falling, you come to the realization that for some reason you know how to fly. How this came to be, you don't know. We'll get into that in a minute. And you land on a tropical island. Now, I'm not Jake the dog, so I'm not gonna start singing a little song. But here you are. Austrian, on the side of your screen, there is a little like scroll bar for zooming.
Yes.
There's also a little target mark to center out the map, but you can also just scroll on your screen if you want to zoom in.
I know, I'm not stupid. Unlike you.
Sure, buddy. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, so Nepji / Yukari Momo. You've now landed on the island, and you're taking a look around, and there's nothing here aside from this house. There's this house on the island, but aside from that, it's just sand, and you don't even like sand. It's rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. No one likes sand. Love is super smart. Why, thank you. I know, I'm quite big-brained. But before you can do anything, Yukari Momo / DJ, in fact, while we're here, what would you like to refer to? I can English. What would you like to be referred to as during our session here?
It depends, really, because talking to me personally, it's DJ, it's NetJ.
Yeah,
then
your character's
talk
named
about
Yukari. So
Yeah.
what should I refer to you as?
Yukari.
Stick to Yukari. Okay. So as DJ, no, I'm kidding. Oh, no, my map is mapping. I kind of hate how the scroll wheel works in this. So before Yukari here can go on and do Yukari things, fortunately she's not mommy. I mean what? We go to a different perspective. A green planet, an ugly planet, a slug planet, a threat to life as we know it. And we have this weird green guy.
Wow.
This is Austrian, yeah. Whoa! Getting racist already. Austrian, you are there, a young lad doing Namekian things, such as drinking water and staring at the landscape, which looks the same everywhere you go. But because you're a slug, you love it for some reason. And as you're standing there, similarly to how I described Yukari, the world just goes black. You're sitting there, you're about to take a drink of water, and all of a sudden, you crash out.
Holy shit, I'm in Guru's ass cheeks.
Probably. And then, just like him, you start falling out of the sky. Next thing you know, you are dropping. You're like a hell diver without the pod right now. What do?
I aim for something, a palm tree or something.
We're gonna try to catch a palm tree. Okay. Roll me, since that is your decision, and I am a great DM, roll me a d20. Let's see how this palm tree grabbing goes.
Fucking shit.
An 11. The dice didn't roll on the table again. Brain. I have to figure that out. Anyway, because I'm gonna go ahead and be nice as I sit here and try to figure out why the hell these dice aren't showing up on the screen. I'm gonna quickly roll a d20 myself. It might be your guys' settings for a reason it's not popping up, but oh well, doesn't really matter to me. I'm also gonna change my dice to purple because I like purple. Purple's my favorite color. Anyway, yeah, so, I'm gonna say you succeeded, to be nice. And you, Austrian, over here in this tree. Now, DJ, you get to bear witness this green man, this mostly green man, at least, falling out of the sky and grabbing a tree branch. Now, how this palm tree did not break from the velocity of someone falling, I don't know, 500 feet in the air? I don't know. Maybe it's the legendary super palm tree of legend that you heard so much about. But we better not go there because I don't know if you guys could beat the legendary super palm tree. Let's be honest. Pretty powerful. It might be Austrian's biggest op, but we'll see. And that's where you guys are now. Nepji, Yukar, you've seen Austrian fall. Austrian, you've successfully grabbed the tree and somehow not stretched out your stretchy arms.
Wow. Awesome.
Response, you two.
I'm just looking at this green man, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So,
Who the hell is this guy and why isn't he green?
boy, getting racist already. First interaction, we already got some racism. This truly is the American way.
I just look at him and I'm like, alien. Seriously, where the hell am I?
That is a good question. Would either of you like to try to roll to see if either of you know where the hell you are? By either of you, I mean Nepji, because Austria, you would have no idea where you are. There isn't even blue grass here, so clearly you're on an ugly planet. Nepji's going to try to roll a 15. Okay. And by the way, if you guys do want to set up 3D dice, you can go into your settings, and it is in the dice options. But you know, you don't have to. Just my preference. Thought I'd put it out there. So, Nepchi, as you go ahead and decide to roll a d15, the place has an air of familiarity to it. You know you're somewhere in the middle of the ocean. You can gather that from the smell and by the fact there are palm trees, meaning decently warm. So, you have a vague understanding that you are indeed on an island in the middle of nowhere. The house itself is really familiar, though. You know for a fact that you've seen this house before. But for whatever reason, you can't quite put your finger on it. But you know you've seen this house before somewhere. Austrian, you on the other hand, well, you're a slug, so how would you know?
Hey, this place fucking shit.
Not even green, not even bluegrass. So, that in mind, it's with this information of this familiar house, the other thing you notice is that because you can see here where I'm pinging, which by the way, hold left click to ping somewhere. You can see through the window. But that's the problem. You can't see through the window. It is nothing but pure darkness in there. And then you also see a door. However, you can't see through the door. You just see that there is a door there. So, how are you two going to react with the information you have? What do you guys do for me?
I guess I start to introduce myself to the green guy and see if it's a friendly alien or not, because, well, you know about all the horror movies and how that normally goes, don't you?
I mean, hey, me personally, I like Independence Day. USA, mother. Welcome to America. So go ahead then. This is a role play. You two decide how this conversation goes. And
Hello
then
there.
actually,
Well, for my part, I'm gonna try and talk to this
Let me-
weird guy over there, but
I'm going to
Uh,
quickly.
I obviously speak Namekian, so I
English. We're going to assume that English is a universal language.
goddamn the British.
Okay, Yukari, you should be able to move around your character now.
How do I do that exactly?
Press on your character, and just drag it. Try dragging it. Are you able to move it around?
I can't seem to get it to work.
Okay, so on the left hand side of your screen, do you have the select option selected? The arrow?
Yeah.
And then from there, you should be able to click on your character and just drag it. Then Austrian, you should also be able to do the same with your character.
I am unable to,
Okay.
it seems.
Try reloading, or refreshing, your guys' screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Try that out.
It in fact does not work.
I not understand why. Because I honestly don't know, because I have here in the character sheet, I've edited it to where you guys should have control. So maybe if I this, just erase Nepchi out of existence real.
Thanos snappers, yeah.
Nepchi, can you move your character?
Nope.
Nope. I don't know. We're on the I don't know. You guys should be able to. This will have to be something. I mean, I can quickly look it up if you guys want to. Put a small pause. It will make combat much easier if you can move yourself.
That would be
Yeah.
good, yes.
Yeah, let's see
Okay.
what we can do.
So, quickly look this up, and then if you guys want to have that interaction of you two interacting with each other, go ahead and start that.
Well, I guess the best way to start off is with a hello there.
Why, hello there.
Well, it seems we're both stuck in a strange situation together. Both of us kinda got teleported here.
Yeah, what the hell is this place? It's weird and green and all of that.
Welcome to Earth, strange alien. Actually, I need your species name because, well, you know.
Well, I'm an Namekian for my part. But also something else. I won't go over just yet. I don't trust you really.
Yeah, I'm just an Earthling. Well, not full Earthling. Part of the same, actually.
Wait, really? You're also part Saiyan?
Yep, that's what happens when Saiyans tend to abandon their planet.
I guess so.
Wait,
Well, for my part, like my parents fled to Planet Namek. Well, one of them.
mine just fled here, really. Well, my father did. He actually was quite the good father, trained me really well. Oh, now I'm fired up for an actual spar.
Okay, so while you guys decide to start going full chimpanzee, Neptune,
Excuse
try
me?
moving now. Okay.
It worked.
So I figured it out. I have to manually mess with the settings of the token, like once it's on the field, and not just the journal. On your right hand side of the screen, you should have a journal, and you should be able to see each other's characters. No, it should, because again, I've
Yeah.
never played as a player, so I really don't know what your guys' screens even look like.
Yeah, we have the whole journal thing, character and all.
And I'm also putting your guys' HP and key above your characters.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have your actual character sheets. This will make easier for you all to see your.
How can I move my... Wait, can I...
Just
Finally
click
I
on
can
your-
move it, holy shit.
Yep. Okay. So now you guys have yourself made it clear that neither of you truly know where you are. Again, as I've said, Neptune, you vaguely recognize this. You're both Saiyans, which for one of you is more confusing than the other, but we're going to ignore the lore.
Yes, we're not gonna go
Before you
over
two
it.
can start fighting each other, the sky starts to blacken, kind of like before, but not. But you guys can actually see. It's more like a big cloud, coming overhead, but just appearing out of nowhere.
That looks like
The
a good
hell?
fight, depending on what and if it's an actual person causing it.
And I want both of
That's-
you to roll a d20.
Oh, that is
Well, crap.
Did both of you? Was that both of your guys' roles just now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I brought this up as optional before, but can you guys go into your settings and dice options and enable everything? I didn't care before, but it's really hard to tell which roles were and were not just done. I trust you guys. It's just like it'll be easier if I can physically see the dice on screen.
Give me a minute.
That
Alright.
worked.
Now.
Okay, now roll dice, Austrian. There we go. And if you guys want to change your colors, it's that blue square next to your guys' name at the bottom left corner. Alright. So, you guys are, distracted by the clouds, and you don't even notice this ominous figure behind you. Until he just kind of walks up to you guys and just, excuse me, gentlemen. His voice is deep, kind of distorted, kind of reverbed. If you remember, like Ultra Instinct Goku from Sparking Zero, to give you an idea of how this man sounds. So,
Yeah.
he walks up to you two, says, "Hello there," as I believe you monkeys say.
Oh fudge! It's a racist.
It's a racist.
Who the hell are you?
Who I am is irrelevant. I want to play a game.
What kind?
A game quite similar to games you might have played at home, Yukari Momo. The Green Man, on the other hand, well, his people are a bunch of primitive slugs, so I suppose they wouldn't have any idea. But I'm sure he'll get the hang of it quite quickly.
Hey.
Now, as he says this, he introduces himself. Both of you, a stat window appears in your screen in front of you. That's right, baby. This is an isekai the whole time, motherfucker.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've debated it. But I decided not to, because that implies putting up some lore together. But with the fake out. In all seriousness, he says this to you, and he says, "My game is quite a simple one. I want you to participate in a little tournament of mine."
That
Ooh,
sounds
tournament.
good.
Yes. But it's no Budokai Tenkaichi. Oh, no. This is on a much grander scale. I have plans for you two monkeys. Yes, I do have plans. However, before I can ensure myself, I have a little bit of a test. Yes, test. And with that, he disappears. I'm not talking a puff of smoke. I'm not talking slowly fading. He just gone. Not even a pop. He just disappears.
Ominous.
Like faster than you can blink.
Well, that was weird. I just say out loud.
So. And then
Very ominous.
I want you guys to roll me another d20 for perception. Oh, why? So, Neptune, you are lost in your thoughts about what the hell just happened, on why this man was just standing there menacingly. You, on the other hand, Austrian, with your Namekian ears, you start hearing something. Kind of like digging. Yeah, it's definitely digging. And you hear
The
it
hell?
in various parts of the island. And Austrian, as you look to your right, you see something dig its way out from below the bush. Hearing God. Was not the
Holy
noise I
shit.
meant to make. I meant for it to be a much higher pitch. As a little green creature jumps out of the bush. And then another one nearby. And by the time the third one shows up, Nepji, you have finally started to notice these little green men crawling out of the ground below you. Making sounds similar to an animal. And other non-verbal sounds. You know, maybe they understand what they're saying, but it's definitely not English.
Yeah.
Well,
One
at
of
least
the
they're
few
finally the
times-
right color.
So, Nepji, or Yukari, you were caught off guard. You are surprised. Austrian, how are you going to respond to these guys peering out of the ground around you?
I'm gonna go over to the closest green Cyberman thing and slap the shit out of him.
Okay, bro just chooses violence. Okay, go ahead and move your token. Austrian, you've just initiated combat. Everyone needs to roll a... So, how initiation works in this game, if I remember correctly from what I've written down, it is entirely based off of speed.
Yeah.
Okay, no. So, you all are going to roll me a d20. And then you are going to add that to your speed.
One new 4.
Well, 19.
24 and 19. So... write that down really quickly. I don't actually remember. There is like an actual turn order that I can put up. I can right click on you. Add turn. Turn order. There we go. You guys see it on your screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So 19, 24, and I've got a roll for all the Cybermen. Nepji, you do get the first attack because you initiated the battle. Okay, so we're gonna count that in order. So really hard to click these all dice. So that would be a 29. Add turn. 13. If I remember correctly, from what I wrote down about these guys. Oh, well, my bad. I fucked up. So this guy is actually a 34. 15. So this will be a practice for both me making enemy characters and how our system works here. Supposed to be an 18. Or not an 18. Yeah, 18. Here we go. This guy would also be an 18. And we add the final Cyberman, who turn. There's a grand total of 30. Going to turn order. Okay. So, first up first, Austrian, you just hit this Cyberman. So, I don't know if you guys read the combat section, because I think I might have wrote that after we made our characters.
Yes, I think I
To
didn't read it.
avoid just making enemies completely undamageable, I've included what I'm calling variance damage. So, just like speed, you are going to roll a d20. That will be added to your attack, and then subtracted from their defense. So, I need you to roll me a d20, Austrian, for your bitch slap attack.
I'm a bitch slap that guy into the fucking house.
You roll the 13, what's your attack?
My attack is 15.
15. That would be 28. So 13 points of damage. You hit this guy really fucking hard. Alright, this man is slapped away. He gets sent flying back a couple spaces here in the beach. However, it is now time for the normal turns. How did I do movement? I believe I did movement was divided by 5.
By the way, you might want to check the Discord ruins here.
Want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking late, Juan.
I know, I slept.
Yeah, you're an hour late.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Anyway, I made it very clear when we were starting. I don't know what to tell him. He can watch from the live stream. Okay, so these Cybermen can only... They're not very fast. Oh, well, they are... they're fast, but, in terms of game terms, they're not very fast. So these guys can only move a distance of 3. Start running up on you. Austrian, the Cyberman is running up, and he's swinging a punch at you. Actually, I need to move this guy again, because there's 2 orders. 2 turn orders. Austrian, are you going to try to block or dodge?
I'm going to dodge.
Dodge? Okay. So... Alright. So, once again, you're going to have to roll a d20. And add your speed. So, what's your speed, Austrian? Show up next time. We'll see. Austrian, your speed is...
My speed is 7.
So... That would be... yeah. So, you do not dodge this man. You attempt to activate your Ultra Namek and dodge this man, but instead, you get a punch to the face. With his tiny claws. Adding that d20, that is a, oof. Austrian, you,
Yeah.
Be
I'm dead.
because your character is made of glass, you, well, even if I didn't add the variance damage, Austrian, you are knocked the fuck out. You are at, for seeing how this is going to be added in the future, I'm going to remove variance damage from enemies. But even if I didn't remove variance damage for enemies, that is 15 attack minus 1 defense. You are at -4 HP, buddy. So,
You need a sense of me now.
yeah, you're not dead, but you are knocked the fuck out. So,
I just watch him get knocked out, and I'm like, oh, you're so weak for a second.
Come on, Yamcha. You couldn't have lasted 5 seconds.
Fuck you, buddy.
I guess Juan really doesn't want to be here now. Bro, he really did just get Yamcha, except even worse, because it wasn't even a self-destruct. It was a single goddamn punch. Alright, Yukari, it is your turn to take out 4 Cybermen. And you have 2 actions. So in this
Surely
phase...
these things can't fly. I think to myself, and I just fly.
Okay, you fly up. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my grandfather was yelling at me. I also have to pee really fucking bad. So, I didn't go over flying in the rulebook because I wasn't sure how to do flying. Obviously, it should give you an advantage over Cybermen. But I'm not sure how much. What do you guys think? Because I genuinely had no idea how I should do this.
Well, I mean, if the Cybermen can't fly themselves, then they can't really hit us with their physical attacks. But with key attacks, then
But you also gotta fly down to hit that.
I mean, we also have key attacks ourselves too.
Yeah. So, it's another thing I didn't add to the rulebook, but I did think about this. So, a key blast, it is going to be the same as a normal punch, but you're going to lose 1 key. And I don't mean, like, your skills. I mean, like, you know, Vegeta's technique.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Those type of key blasts.
Maybe if you told me that before, I could have fucking flown up, bitch.
I mean, you didn't decide to fly when you were flying out of the air. You decided to try to grab a palm tree, so I don't know what to tell you. I think your character just pulled a David, but instead of forgetting you can transform, you forgot you could fly. Anyway, so Austrian, I'm going to count flight as one of your 2 actions per turn. It's XCOM styled. What are you going to decide to do with your second action?
I'm gonna try out to see what I got in my arsenal, and I'm going to basically Kamehameha.
Throwing a Kamehameha, turn 1. I mean, this is canonical. This is what happened to the Cybermen in canon. Okay.
And then Yamcha happens.
10 key. Hold on. I gotta read my rulebook here. Okay, Nubji, it's a good thing I caught this. You wrote down 10 key. The Kamehameha is 5 key. So, just for future reference. Alright. So, Kamehameha, you're going to roll d20 for your variance damage. Alright. And then you're going to add your attack, which is 15. So 9 plus 15, that is 24. And then you're going to add another 5. So that's 29. You go up into the air, you charge a beam in your hands. Or you know, I guess you could describe it yourself if you want to, but I've already just started describing it, so I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Charge the blue beam in your hand, yell out Kamehameha in the green dub, and fire your beam down at this Cyberman. This Cyberman is wide-eyed, and decides to block the attack because he's a dumbass Cyberman. Which will half the damage, leaving him with 8 out of 15. Alright, then it is...
Really good.
What were you saying?
Oh, just what my character is thinking is, damn Finn's resilient.
Yes. It survived Goku's technique. So now it is Cyberman, I don't even know which Cyberman this is. Like, in terms of his name. They're all literally just named Cyberman something something. He's gonna use both of his actions. Try and move forward. I definitely got to put a range limit on Key Blast. I'm gonna say now that's gonna be a range limit of 5 away from you. for the time being until we can rebalance it. So this guy is 3 steps closer. And this Cyberman here, Cyberman number whatever he is, if I go in here, there's tokens, he is going to fire a key blast himself at you.
I'll try to dodge.
Try to dodge? Okay, roll me a d20. Four and a 16. Ooh, what's your speed? Oh yeah. So you effortlessly, he fires a key blast, but you effortlessly dodge to the side, easily evading the attack. Now it is for the Cyberman that Austrian bitch slap, instigating. Oh no, it's not that Cyberman's turn. It's the one you initially attacked. Saying that he also has no other way to attack you. He is also going to launch a key blast using Vegeta's technique.
Same thing. I tried to dodge.
Okay. 13. Roll me another d20. $13 and 10.
26.
So 26 versus. I guess I really don't even need to do the math. So this one does indeed hit you for a grand total of, well, because we're not doing variance damage, nothing. This attack will do nothing because I did not add chip damage. This will be a problem. Yeah, as you can see, this is why this is more of a test session, so we can test out all the kinks. I will say it's not really fair if the enemy can't damage you at all. I'll say 1d4 variance damage. What do you guys think?
That sounds fine
Sure.
in my book.
So we don't have a situation with Austrian here getting bitch slapped. Which is really ironic. He came up, bitch slapped the Cyberman, and then he came back and bitch slapped harder. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to roll a d4. Has 1 damage. It still does nothing to you. Because all of his stats are 15. So he needs to roll at least a 3 to do 1 damage to you. So he does hit you, but for the sake of anime plot, we're going to say that it hits you and you just fucking tank it. You buff out your giant-ass titties and it just does nothing.
I just look at them and I'm like, huh, these things are actually pathetic.
They can
I'm
take a...
just saying, of all people, lose to one, I say, looking at the unconscious body. Deal of a friend, or new friend, that's quite weak.
Bro cannot take it.
Frick you.
Unfortunately, he's unconscious, so I can say that Neptune did not hear that. Okay, so this other Cyberman moves in, and then again, it's going to be a pattern here since you are in the sky. Where he is going to fire a key blast as well. Same thing as before. D20.
Yep.
That's another. Are you dodging or blocking?
Dodge.
Yeah, I mean, I should have asked that before. I was assuming you were going to dodge. Yeah, so you dodge. Once again, it is now your turn. So you're in the sky. You have 2 actions.
Know what?
And
I think
I will say,
coming,
if you decide to land at any point, I'm going to count that as a bonus action. Just for
I just decide to go for another Kamehameha.
another Kamehameha. Okay, so it'll be 5 key. And then you're going to roll your d20 for variance damage. Take note. 15, 20. So it'll be 20 plus whatever you roll. 15, 35. Yeah, so which one are you attacking? That one. Okay, you launch another Kamehameha at this Cyberman. This time he does block just like before. I'm gonna round up the damage. Taking a mighty 8 damage. So he'll be at a 7. So figure out the system. I do want you guys to know, by the way, I made 6 Cybermen. You know, one was supposed to be here. I only spawned 4 in them. I also wasn't expecting Austrian to get fucking bitch slapped though. So okay. Next is this Cyberman here, who just like before, there's nothing they can do but throw Ki Blast at you. So go ahead and roll your next D20. Ooh.
That's interesting.
Okay, so this time he does hit you. And then we're gonna roll that D4. And this time he does do damage. He does a mighty 2 damage. This time, yeah. So he fires his Ki Blast, and as you hey, whoa, hey, not that much. You're at 18 HP, not 2. You try to block it again, assuming that's not gonna do any damage. But this time it hits you in the belly, and it does knock you back a little bit. That does kind of sting.
Seems decent. Damage me a bit. Oh well. I guess I'm still just gonna keep on fighting them until the very end.
I'm still standing. 7 HP Cyberman. Once again. Ki Blast. Fires it directly at you. Roll my D20. Miss. Luckily, we can get through this very quickly. Due to not being a lot of variance right now. I mean, I can't blame you for your strategy, though, Neptunes. Yeah, they can't punch you if you're in the sky, so fair enough. Next Cyberman. Once again, Ki Blast. Oh, that's the wrong dice. 18 versus 2. Okay, this one does hit you. Wrong dice again. For another 2 damage. As you try to swiftly dodge to the side, it hits you in the shoulder, giving you a very slight burn. But judging by the power from the last Cyberman and this one, you can calculate in your mind that that's about as much as it's going to hurt. Because you are aware of how strong you are. So you're getting a rough gauge that these guys can't hurt you very much.
Granted, if they keep this up, I actually will pass out. But like,
yeah, they do keep this up. You are going to pass out, and you have 2 more Kamehamehas left in you. Juan slept in. I mean, well, I told you, Juan, 9 a.m. Everyone agreed that it was fine. We all said it was okay. No one said anything. So I don't know what to tell you. It is your turn again, Yukari.
Can I see if I can, like, just sort of skip the, like, because I don't know the Super Kamehameha, but can I, like, see if I can actually try and access the technique right now, or just no?
That would take training. So when making your character, putting your attribute points in the skills, that would be you, like, training, like, all, like, in your past before the before the session.
So I'm just gonna think I should have learned Father's ultimate technique.
I should have learned my dad's I should have learned Yamcha's ultimate technique.
I just prepare another Kamehameha.
Another Kamehameha. Which one are you attacking? That one. Okay. This one, knowing that his life is in danger, is going to try to dodge. So we're both going to roll a d20 again. Oh shit. Well, never fucking mind. Okay. Yeah, so you hit this thing dead on. And as your beam approaches it, his life flashes before his short Cyberman eyes and explodes. And then, for shits and giggles, because it was literally right next to Austrian, he gets sent flying back a little bit onto the beach. I really hope he likes that sand is rough and coarse and gets everywhere, because now he's really sandy. That Cyberman is dead. Move on to the next one. Yeah, to keep this up. Alright. Once again, Key Blast. I'm gonna roll for speed. That is a ow. I mean, I guess go ahead and try to roll. So once again, you fail to dodge, and this one hits you as well. For 1 damage. This one's a little bit weaker. But you are now got 1 Kamehameha left in you. Next Cyberman, once again, Key Blast, dodge or block. Or dodge or block, yeah.
Dodge.
Another D20. Alright, this one does also hit you for no damage though. You tank it. You'd save the day. You know what? You know what? You know what? Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Juan, you want to join the session? Get in the call. It'll speed this up and make things more interesting.
Maybe he can send me a bean.
Okay, Juan's here. So, as this last Cyberman, before Yukari goes, is about to throw another Key Blast. Once again, the sky goes dark again. Sky goes dark. And, you guys, once again, as the sky clears up, someone else is falling out of the sky. This is the introduction to Muan. Muan, you can see what is going on below, and you are falling like 400 feet out of the sky. What do you do?
Flight.
Flight, yeah, okay. Unlike Austrian. So Austrian really is just the Yamcha of the group. Damn. So, Muan, you decide to fly. Slow down. Is Muan going to become an android Saga Vegeta? I don't know. That's up to him. That's...
Gallic gun on one of the Cybermen's.
So you land on the ground, and frame 1, you're like, alright, I already know what to do. Like, you showed up and you chose violence. Let me write down your stats real quick. Or your HP and key, I should say.
My stat.
You know what, Yukari, you do notice Juan falling and immediately charging a beam. Do you have any thoughts on this as he's charging the attack?
My first thought is, oh, he's in the same position as us, but is that beam aimed at me or the others? So I just prepare to dodge again.
Luckily for you, it is not aiming for you. Austrian, go ahead and... You didn't write down what all the key attacks do on your rulebook. Fucking dumbass. Okay, but...
Okay.
So... No, not Austrian. I meant Muan. Muan, so... Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Alright. Let's roll this. Where there's a dice d20.
Oh yeah, on the left side. Left side, there's a d20.
9.
9? Okay. So, the Cyberman is going to block because I put that as their default action. So that is your variance damage, Juan. How this is going to work is you're going to add the 6 from the Gallic gun and your attack.
So 6 plus 9 is 1, 2.
That'd be 15. So that's 25 damage. Which Cyberman are you attacking? Go ahead and hold left click on the one you're attacking.
Alright. Hold left click.
Yeah, okay. So that is how you pay.
Okay.
Okay, it's 25 divided by half. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You fire your Gallic gun. It does drain a bit of your key.
A bit.
Yeah. So DJ,
There.
while he isn't aiming at you, it is in your general direction. Luckily, you are in the sky, so it's not going to hit you. The blast hits this Cyberman and obliterates it. Okay? He's gone. Just out of there. Juan, go ahead and roll me another d20. I'm going to count that as a surprise. We're going to add up your speed here.
I got 18.
18? What is your speed? 10?
Ooh, I don't even...
So that is 28. However, I'm going to count the next turn as I'm going to count this as Yukari's turn now. Do you two have any responses to each other? Or anything you guys say or do after Juan fires his beam? Frame 1.
So you're helping me?
Correct.
Alright, guess I've got a new friend. Alright, let's finish this quickly. So we can help that dumbass down there who's knocked the fuck out.
Cracks Knuckles.
Cracks Knuckles. Little star symbol cracks Knuckles in star signal. He says it. He says it out loud. That it's canonical. He says out loud, cracks Knuckles.
What the fuck?
Anyway, so
I-
Juan, your character would not know that. You could see that the green man who you don't know is knocked the fuck out. However,
Yes.
you
I
wouldn't
do not
know.
know this man.
Yeah, so you have no idea what happened before this. We're gonna take a step back here to what Juan was doing. So Juan was chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard. And how old is Juan's character?
He's like-
Yeah. So he is illegally on the schoolyard, hanging out with the crew. Or I guess it's not illegal if it's after school. And he's just hanging out with the boys. You know, he's being a pretty chill guy right now. And all of a sudden, his vision, just like you guys, his vision goes black. Like, he just black. He just crashes out, and the next thing he knows, he's falling out of the sky. And then as soon as he saw the Cyberman, he knew frame 1 that he had to stop and Gallic gun a bitch.
I know exactly what to do.
I mean, hey, it's called the Gallic gun. What else are you gonna do aside from unload the strap?
Oh yeah.
But it is now your turn, Yukari. Now that we got that quick backstory I made up for him out of the way. What are you going to decide to do?
I'm going to charge my key.
Charge your key? What
I
charge?
got you, brother.
What charge do you have? Okay, that is 30. So you sit there. Is there any specific process your character goes through to power up?
I simply take on like a more meditative stance, upright, and I just calmly breathe in and out.
Okay, so it's like an Ultra Instinct type charge. Bro doesn't even yell. Thanks, Sand. Anyway, so your key is charged, and you still have one more action for this turn.
I up my hands and I prepare another Kamehameha.
Alright. We've already done this a gajillion times, so I won't, have you explain the process. Instead, pick which one you're going to attack first. Okay, the weakened one. Makes sense. Makes sense. Roll d20 for speed. 6 and 4. Unfortunately, this one does dodge. Just narrowly, your blast, like, he probably dodges, like, right here, and it explodes, like, right there. Type of dodge. But I'm gonna keep him there for the sake of, the board. But, NRP, your Kamehameha barely missed. Barely.
So I
Ironically,
just tell the
ironically
new friend
enough...
that-
okay, go. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I just tell the new friend that, these things actually know how to dodge. I've been hitting them all the time with that technique.
I'll obliterate them.
Yeah, he's been hitting them with Cell's technique. Anyway, I will continue this running joke. It is now, ironically enough, the Cyberman that you just missed, Nepg. And, the Cyberman, he decides, you just blasted at him, so he's gonna blast at you. He fires another key blast at you. Go ahead and roll me a 20. Once again. And one, I'm gonna assume that you are also still in the air.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So this attack does hit you, FG, for 1 damage. So barely doing anything. It does hit you. Your clothes are... Your shirt is noticeably burned and torn now. Your bral's not hanging on or anything, but your shirt is definitely damaged. And now it is this other Cyberman's turn. This Cyberman, seeing how this random a-hole over here decided to shoot his purple beam at his friend, he's going to fire a key blast at you, Juan. So now it's your turn to roll a 20.
Okay, Gallic gun again.
Are you going to block or dodge this attack?
Can I not clash it with another Gallic gun?
No, I haven't implemented that. I will. I'll implement it into the next version.
Oh, word. All right. I'm gonna dodge it.
All right, roll me a d20 for your speed.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, well, I don't even need to go see what your fucking speed stat is. Because that is the 28 versus a, I guess I might as well see. I mean, you could have cracked speed. No. That's a 28 versus 11. Okay, what is your defense? Defense of 6. Oh, boy. Okay, so you take, this beam hits you, Juan, and you're surprised, caught off guard, because you figured you were going to dodge.
Yeah, obviously caught off guard.
This beam comes straight for your face. And, how you respond to that, you probably do the dramatic anime, and it hits you in the face. You were knocked back a little bit, clutching onto your now burning face. You don't go back in the board, but you are physically hurt by this attack.
Oof.
For 10 damage. Very big critical hit. You are in a lot of pain right now.
Oof.
But it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. Gallic gun again on the same Cyberman that just hit me.
Okay, this one right here. Roll me a d20.
All right. 9.
9
right?
plus your... What was it we calculated before? 16.
You're right.
So 9 plus 16, that would be 24. Divide that in half. So you launch your Gallic gun at this Cyberman for 12 damage. M1 to subtract key from your character. How I do it at least, is I click on the blue and I press minus whatever. So for you it'd be -6. Go ahead and try to subtract your key.
-6 from like 40?
Yeah, so the blue bar is your key.
Where is it? Where's the blue bar?
So press on your token. Oh wait, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Hold on. That's my bad. I forgot to set this up. That's my B.
All right. So minus.
So you click on your token and you should see a couple of circles.
So 34 minus 6.
Just type
28.
Just type -6 and it should do it for you.
Okay.
So press on the blue circle.
Okay.
Type in -6. And then enter.
Oh, alright. Alright. Wait, what? How'd I go to 20? 20 out of 10 out of 20.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That okay, so it was 34. It was 34.
33, 32, 31,
Okay.
30.
And
Oh
then...
yeah, I mean yeah, it's
Okay,
28.
well, 28. It's 28. It's 28. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's 28?
I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Anyway, you still have another action, Juan, to do whatever the fuck you like.
Oh my god, I'm doing another fucking Gallic gun.
Bro is spamming Gallic guns.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
hit the other one with a Gallic gun.
And by the way, Nepchi, same with you, Austrian. If any time you want to give your characters thoughts or opinions on something at any point, you don't have to wait for your turn.
Here, so it's gonna like blast on the other person.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Well,
speak
I'm
whenever-
knocked out.
Yeah,
so...
Austrian, you're unconscious
It's
right
like
now.
Battleship.
But yeah, Austrian. So you're firing another blast. This one is going to try to dodge because it's not very confident his chances to hit. Roll me a d20 for speed. Oh. Well, this one jumps out of the way and dodges your attack.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He has a higher speed than you and rolled a higher die.
Alright.
Alright, so
Alright.
now it is your turn. Sorry.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Alright, so let's see here. I have the option to actually use a regular key blast, but I can just charge another 2 Kamehamehas and probably finish this fight right now.
Alright, they're both going to try to dodge. Let's roll the first d20. And Nepchi, if you don't want to type it out, on the left side of the screen, there's a dice option. There you go. Regardless, your first Kamehameha misses. Whichever one you were targeting. Doesn't really matter. They dodge. For your second action, pick one of the Cybermen. That one, okay. And I gotta keep switching between
Which one?
you guys.
Which one?
I saw he was tagging the one lower HP.
Alright,
Okay,
alright,
roll
alright,
me
yeah.
another-
Let's kill this one. Let's get this one out of here.
Roll me another d20. Okay, so you do hit it this time. The Cyberman tries dodging to the side as you start charging another Kamehameha. Running away to some rocks. But instead of, firing at him, you decide to fire where he's going. Which makes him stop in his tracks. And you hit him dead on. The man explodes into blood and guts and gore all over the beach.
Yeah.
That's my monkey!
Nice hit, bro.
Let's get this over with. One more.
Alright, Juan, it is now your turn again. What are you going to do?
Gallic gun!
Another Gallic gun, alright.
Roll 20. Oh. That's a...
Well, I don't think I'm even gonna bother rolling a d20 for that one. Because his speed is higher than yours. You need to roll at least a 7. So, yeah, he dodges your Gallic gun. It flies off into the
cool.
ocean, sending waves up. Now is your second action.
I get a second action. Oh my god.
Yeah, you get 2 actions per turn.
I think...
Could be literally anything.
Guys, what do? I think I'm gonna do I think this time I'm switching up off a Kamehameha.
Okay,
Charge that bitch up.
so Juan, you get into the Kamehameha stance, and DJ, you happen to notice, you obviously taking notice that Nepchi is using the, not Nepchi, that's who you are, you're Nepchi. You're noticing that Juan is using the same exact technique that you know, which you just said was your father's technique. So, whether your character takes note of that or not, or whether you know it, someone taught your father that technique.
I just take note of it and I'm like, okay, so somebody knows my father's technique, probably trained under him, because my father kind of owns a dojo. He's kind of known for training people in Ki.
So
Oh,
I do have lore for this. However, let's try that again. Roll me another d20, Juan.
Ooh, I'm gonna roll it. Or did you roll it? I'll roll it.
I just rolled. So
All right.
roll for yourself.
I'm actually it's supposed to be me to roll it.
I rolled for the Simon. You're rolling for you. Roll a d20.
Oh.
So this time the attack does hit. I don't think I even need to do the damage calc, I think. Actually, no, yeah, actually I do. Roll me a d20 for variance damage.
Ooh.
Alright, so you do hit the Cyberman. However, he takes the hit, like he grabs it with his hands, and it explodes on his body, sending him flying back a little bit.
All right. Oh, he's pinned against some rocks now. Look, he's pinned against rocks.
So, Juan, the Kamehameha, combined with your attack stat, completely equals his defense.
Oof.
So your damage with the Kamehameha depends entirely on what you roll. It's now your turn
Alright,
again,
alright.
Yukari.
Look, he's pinned against rocks. It's time to take him out.
You know what? Just for this final attack, I'm actually gonna fly towards him, and I'm going to land. As I'm landing, I prepare a roundhouse kick to the Cyberman.
Alright, to his head, to his body, to where you hit
Head.
to the head. Alright. Roll me a he's gonna try to dodge again.
I just hope he doesn't try to self-destruct.
Unfortunately, no, I didn't add that this time. That would have been funny if
thank God!
it would have been even more funny if
Yeah, I would've been
Austrian died to the self-destruct instead of just a punch. No, I think it's funnier he died to a punch to the face. At least the self-destruct's like an actual attack.
Yeah.
Neptune, you do hit. Go ahead and roll me some variance damage with another d20. Okay, that's 15 attack. Alright, so as you land on the ground, you do a twirl, spin your fucking leg, and hit the Cyberman in the head. Cyberman's head, like, his eyes bulge out as his head gets indented before his brains just explode out to the side of his head.
Yes!
The Cyberman is dead.
Oh, word.
And with that, battle is over.
Are you gonna move right now, though?
Yeah, you're able to move. Battle's over. You guys can now move freely.
Oh, but like, can I do a full key charge?
Oh yeah, that's something you can do outside of battle.
Yeah, I'm doing a full power charge right now.
All right. So because it's not working for you for some reason, Juan, I'm gonna do that for you. DJ, go ahead and do the same. I'll just assume that your key fully recharges between matches. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
Now that the battle
Yeah,
is over, you two are here
How do I
now.
heal?
What would you guys like to do?
Thanks for the help, mate. Let's see.
We should probably help the green guy on the ground.
Well, obviously. Though he's a bit too weak for a Saiyan, he's still a Saiyan. Still a comrade.
All right, so you guys gonna try to help up Austrian?
Oh, word. Yes.
How are you guys gonna do that?
We're gonna pick him up.
I try to pick him up, but I'm like, I might as well not. I've done way too much fighting for the day.
So to give you guys an idea of his size, he is the size of a child.
Oh,
He's child size, so I can just carry him.
he's like a
'Cause,
green baby.
Yeah, well, Austrian didn't mention it. His character is 6 years old.
I'm fucking Dende, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Dende
Wait,
size.
mine's the oldest character here.
Yeah, he's little green sized. With that information, what are you guys gonna do?
I pick him up. Just pick him up.
Pick him up. I'm gonna leave him there and just assume he's on your shoulder. But with that, now what do you do?
I guess we just kind of don't have a choice but to enter the home right now, because somebody needs to get some rest for a while, and some of us are damaged, and I'd rather take the time to heal from this fight.
Yeah,
Besides,
you do.
the whole Zenkai thing is still a thing. Actually, we don't have a system for like how the stuff works yet, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I'm just gonna
that's
take
one of the
time.
reasons I debated if I should make this a one-shot or not. Because if I add a race system, then you guys are gonna have to do a lot of editing to your characters.
Not really.
Well, we'll discuss that once we get back. I'm in the void right now. There we go. So as you two try to approach the house, if you guys want to try to approach it, how are you gonna get in?
I'm gonna knock on the door nicely.
One door.
So yeah, you knock on the front door, and there's nothing. You don't even hear the sound of the knock. Like you hit the door, and there is no sound.
Can I do
In fact-
a mini key blast to blow off the doorknob?
In fact, the door like doesn't even budge. It's like you're hitting a brick wall. Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
try to, if you want to try to throw a key blast, go ahead.
I'm gonna key blast it open.
Okay, so you fire a key blast, and you do blow up the door. But just like through the window the Neptune saw earlier, there is nothing but darkness. It's like a black void of nothingness. There's no depth.
We're gonna light it up.
There is no light. It's just darkness.
How are we
Since-
gonna light this up?
And
It's
as
kind
before
of
you guys
generally-
can really do anything
Right.
about it,
I just like float the key blast above my
Yeah.
palm.
Yeah, could we make like a key ball and like make it like light up the whole place?
so before you guys do that,
Yeah, bring the baby.
roll me a d20.
All right. 17. That's good.
Wait, even me? What?
Oh, well,
Bro, who is this guy?
Except for you, Austrian. All right, Neptune. Once again, you are completely unaware of this guy's appearing. I guess you're just not very perceptive sometimes.
Who is this guy?
Austrian, though, you get like this chill down your spine, like
Like
a
Austrian-
genuine fear feeling. And you turn around and you notice this guy appeared. And DJ, you haven't noticed. You don't notice he's there until he says, "Hello there, monkeys."
Uh-oh.
Oh fudge! It's the
Uh-oh.
racist.
I see you. Well, most of you passed my test. And he looks over to Austrian. The man waves his hand, which is like, all encloaked, so you really can't even see his hand. All of you are fully healed. Austrian, you are now conscious.
Oh, word.
All you guys are fully healed. You no longer have a Zen. You have Zenkai boost. You're no longer damaged at all. And he goes, while one of you monkeys are severely weaker than the other, I suppose I can count this test as a success.
Who are you really? That test was, well, it was unique, but like, it's nothing I can't handle. Granted, a 6-year-old over here. I assume he's 6 because he's too weak to be a fully mature Saint.
All in due time, woman. All in due time.
Bro, any sexist?
He's racist and sexist. Bro is
Oh
him.
my
Bro
God.
is the him version of just
the
insulting.
icon of hate.
He's the CEO of racism, guys. Get him.
Yes, CEO.
But as he says that, he goes, I am now telling you, not asking. You are now entered into my little game, my little tournament. You have a goal. It's a very simple goal. In fact, the goal I think some of you, in particular, might know. And he glances at you, Austrian. He says, on this planet, there's a pair of balls.
Ooh.
Pause.
Oh.
7 in total. And if you collect
Oh.
all 7, you get a wish granted. The game's quite simple. Whichever team or person collects all 7 of these Dragon Balls wins.
Wait, is the
He said
guy
the thing.
is the guy that made the Dragon Balls also a fat asshole?
He kind of just stares at you and he says, I guess you'll have to figure out.
Son of a...
I just sigh and I'm like, Why did I? What on earth is going on here with this one fellow? I don't say it out loud, but I'm like thinking like how this guy even exists. What is he? What are they? I just try and compute everything I know about, well, magic key and stuff, just to see if I can figure out what this guy is.
So, as you were thinking this, DJ, he looks at you and kind of just stares the whole time you're having an internal thought with yourself. And he goes, "You'll figure out in due time." As if he's reading your mind.
What's his power level?
Mind
Pretty big.
reading.
And he says, he also says, "Now, I could just let you inside Master Roshi's house," which confirms to you, Austrian, that this is, confirms to all of you this is Master Roshi's house. But DJ,
Yeah, I knew.
earlier you knew who this was. You knew this place was familiar to you. Now you can confirm it. He says,
Yeah, that's what I was.
"However, I think I need to make it quite clear how unprepared you are for my game." And with that, once again, disappears. No puff of smoke, no lightning. He just, faster than a blink, he disappears. With his ominous warning.
So this happened earlier, by the way, newbie. This guy appeared, and then those green goblins appeared, wherever they are.
Oh.
Which, by the way, I was going to mention that none of you know each other's names because literally none of you have introduced yourself.
Let's I guess there's no point in stopping not introducing ourselves by now, because like, well, assuming that what that guy said is true, then we're probably a team now. Oh god, that means we're gonna fight other teams. Whatever. I'm Yukari Momo.
I am racing.
And I am Piano Green.
Kian, I'm not that good with names, so I'm just gonna keep reminding myself.
I'm gonna call you Green Baby.
Don't call me that.
Baby
I'm
Green.
not a baby.
Baby Green. A little greenie.
So,
There.
as you guys are talking to each other, you guys hear a sound, kind of like a strong wind blowing, and then there's a flash above you as someone stops flying.
Uh-oh.
You guys take remembrance of what that man said to you before, saying how you are not ready for what his game is,
Uh-oh.
and a man appears in front of you.
Goku.
A man that none of you recognize.
Oh wait, it's
You guys know who this is, but in character, you guys have no idea who the fuck this is.
I mean, my character probably would.
And he stops and he goes, "Where the hell are all the Cybermen?"
Cyberman, you mean those green goblin things we killed earlier?
I see. So you're... And then he stops. He takes a quick look at you. Austrian in particular, because of his hairstyle. And if I take a quick look at you guys... None of you guys mention that you have tails or not. But I'm just going to go under the assumption...
Kind of an obvious spin that I have a tail.
Yeah, it's part of your image. I'm going to assume that all of you, except for Austrian, has a tail.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
he notices that two of you have tails, and Austrian's haircut. He goes, "Wait a second. Are you all Saiyans?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Preposterous. Why are one of you green?
I don't know.
How does
mean-
Namekians are inbreds? How the hell does that even work?"
Don't question it.
And he
The baby has like the voice of Piccolo.
stops his go. He reaches up and he presses on a green device on his hand. He's like, "Well, let's see if you three are worth anything. If you beat the Cybermen, you have to be at least half decent. Unless, I don't know, one of you got taken out in one shot or something. In which case, I might just have to kill you for being so pathetic."
Oh.
I just laugh and I'm like, I'm like, don't be too hard on the poor guy. He's still like 6.
He presses on his device, and he first he looks at Austrian. I gotta do some quick math really quick. Looks at Austrian and Austrian or
I'm probably like at
Piano.
Krillin red level or something.
and he says, a power level of 47. Not too pathetic, I suppose. I should tell you guys. In this universe, power levels are much lower in number. It scales relatively the same, but like, you know,
Is it like school grades?
no. You'll figure out. He just said Juan's power level is 47.
What?
He looks to DJ. Press on his scouter again. I gotta do quick maths.
Quick maths.
He looks at DJ, he hums, and he goes, a power level of 60. Much more impressive.
I just look proud at the fact that I'm stronger than the other Saiyan. Like, I have a small smug grin at that fact.
Is that machine broken or something?
And then actually, in your journals, it should appear to you guys. I do have to make Austrian's character, or Juan's character, available to you. Finally, he looks to you, Juan. Press on his scouter again. Whether or not you guys would know what a scouter is, not DJ. God, names. Piano would definitely not know what a scouter is, but you two might.
I do.
He stops, he looks at you, Juan. He looks at you, Juan, he stops and he says, a power level of 86. Also not too bad. And then on all of your in your journal on the right hand side, it should tell you, should be in your bio, what your power levels are. And in case you're wondering, your power level is based on your total stats, or your stat total.
Alright.
So, you know, this kind of goes into Dragon Ball, where technique can be taken over power. Anyways, he goes, well, at least 2 of you are half decent. He stops and he goes, but you're still all pathetic compared to me. You guys want to know what my power level is?
I'm gonna
Okay,
take
you
wild guess
gorilla.
and say it's around 150.
150 exactly. I could wipe all 3 of you out with one attack if I wanted to.
You sure about that, buddy?
I ask. Are you challenging me?
You're up for a quick spar, I won't mind. I've been
What
lucky
do you
to
mean?
test my power against a foe stronger than me.
Spar. I don't think you quite understand what you're in for. And he pulls out of he reaches behind him and pulls out the 1-star Dragon Ball, which I don't have a PNG for, but you know what it looks like.
Oh.
This isn't a game. This is a battle of life and death. So do you guys have one of these Dragon Balls or not?
That's what we needed. That's what the scary man said.
I guess not. No, we don't. We do not possess a Dragon Ball, but if you're really that obvious with the fact that this is probably a death game, I won't mind taking it off your dead, cold corpse.
So saying that, he begins to laugh dryly. He goes, you're funny, little girl. Oh, he says little girl. But, you know, you're not little, you're an adult. But, I don't know, maybe he's ageist or something like that. He says, because I'm feeling quite generous and I don't want to waste my time with weaklings who won't even give me a power boost, not to mention no Dragon Ball. I'm going to spare your pathetic little lives. But if I ever find you again with Dragon Ball, just know, it will be the last time you ever hear the name of Raditz. That he flies off faster than all of you, so there's no way for you to catch up to him. He's far too fast.
Full Nelson.
I was gonna try and fly after him, but like I stop and I'm like right around there, and I'm like, I guess I won't be able to catch up afterwards. And I just stop, land back, and I just walk back, just casually like, well, damn, that was a failure.
So after that happens, though, you guys hear a weird, kind of like whirling sound, if that makes sense. All of a sudden, the darkness around the house is revealed. It's uplifted.
Is that Master Roshi?
And then you guys hear from inside. So there I was, back to back with Jesus. Bible in my right hand, sandal in my other. Ready to slap these unholy thoughts with my divine sauce.
What?
And then he looks to you guys, he's like, oh,
The hell?
when did you guys get here?
What the actual?
Train me.
You
I
walk-
just,
you
you
walk-
just say train me, cause like, I'm not taking that level of disrespect again.
Yeah, me either.
He walks out. I'm gonna move you. Like,
Alright.
you guys move out his fucking way. He looks around, he's like, the hell are the craters and dead corpses of green things in my lawn?
Funny thing, they tried to attack us first. We just kind of defended ourselves, Master Roshi. I've heard a lot about you from my father.
Your father, eh? Well, I suppose I'm a bit of a martial artist. You know, I'm not too special.
You say that as if you weren't the one who, well, you know, trained my father's father and, well, my mother, actually. Yeah, my mother was also one of your students, wasn't she? You might remember her by the name of Yaoyorozu.
He stops. He gives a hum. He's like, ah, yes, I remember her. She had a huge pair of tits. And then,
Oh.
before he can finish, he has like a stops. He kind of like has like a PTSD war flashbacks, and he stops. He goes, a huge power level. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
You weren't going to say what I think you were going to say. I say, and I literally look like my mother right at a second.
I just realized
just
that
fucking
using
out.
the scale of the door, you guys are supposed to be one size, not four. Whoops. Well, regardless. He starts sweating. He's like, no.
I'll believe you for now. Another slip up like that again, though. And I put my finger to my hand and my finger to my throat and just do the whole little slip like thing, you know.
Master Roshi takes a gulp because everyone in Dragon Ball fears women. And Yukari OP confirmed. And he goes, give me a minute. He runs inside. You hear some ruffling as he throws something into a cabinet. Runs back out. Anyway, does anyone want to roll 20 to see what he threw away?
I do.
By the way, Juan,
14. Yes.
go in your settings
Or
on the left,
yeah, I found it.
on the left side. Dice options, enable everything so you can have 3D dice.
Wait, where is that? Dice options.
Just
Enable
enable
3D
everything.
dice.
Enable everything.
Automatically roll 3D dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Enable everything.
And dice options. Yeah, I got it.
Anyway, so Neptune, you don't really get a very good look. It looks like some type of book You can probably assume what type of book it is, given comments he's made. But you decide to not pry too far into it. And he goes, "So, how can I help you in my humble little island today? The weirdest thing happened. I was sitting there, reminiscing my days in the Coochie Wars, and all of a sudden, I just had the strangest urge to take a nap."
Well, first off, I think it's pretty fair to say for me especially that I'd like to train under you. Oh, great master.
Training, eh? He sizes all of you up. He goes, I don't know. I don't know if you're worth my training.
What do you mean by that?
Quite simple. I think you're all too weak.
What if we were to get a little stronger on your own island?
Stops for a moment. Goes, Tell you what. I will give you guys a test. And if you end up passing that test, I will train you myself. Yeah, he
I think I know this test.
quickly goes inside. I gotta roll here. Rummages around a little bit. Comes back outside. And he hands all three of you, I don't have anything for this, a turtle shell. It's about 100 kilogram. It's a 100 kilogram turtle shell. Because first, you all have to put this on.
I immediately put it on, like, oh, great. It's the same thing father does.
And so this turtle shell will reduce all of your variance rolls by 1.
All right.
But it'll give you extra EXP. So. That's what it does in game. In lore, though, it just makes it very heavy. Do you two, Austrian, Juan, do you guys put it on the shell?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll 20?
For what?
I don't know, for the show.
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right.
Oh yeah, I rolled the 18.
So, I mean, it should be noted that for Austrian, he puts it on, and it's like damn near as big as he is. But, that aside, he goes, "Alright, let me tell you all the story. Far away from here, in an ancient temple, led by a very..." He stops and he thinks to himself, "interesting group of individuals." He doesn't emphasize any further than that they are an interesting tribe. I once left a very important item. This item holds great value to me. But unfortunately, well, I've been busy with, stops. Other things to go get it. So, my task for you, he walks up and he shows all of you a map of roughly where it is from here. My goal for the three of you is to go out to that spot, go get my super secret item. I'm sure you'll know what it is once you see it. And bring it back here. And if you come back alive, then, well, I shall train you. I shall train you in the way of the turtle school and teach you my legendary Kamehameha, if you're lucky.
I believe
I know that one.
I know that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
I don't.
He stops and he goes, "Son of a bitch." Just like mumbles under his breath.
How do you know my father's technique?
Your father's technique?
Yes, my
I
father
invented
was
the
one who made
Kamehameha.
that move. Well, at least he claims to.
I made that technique before your pappy was even born. Sorry, I
My
hate to
mother
tell you
did
this.
have
I hate to tell you this, miss, but your father's full of shit.
Well, damn. I just looked devastated at the news because I like idolized the man so much, and I'm like, oh,
Top
well,
10
damn.
Yukari in the top 10 anime betrayals. Number 1, her father didn't crit the Kamehameha.
So you're the original inventor.
Yes, I
I
am.
can assume. So what? You made the Super Kamehameha, the Limit Breaker, the Ultimate.
And he
What?
goes,
How high of a level of Kamehameha do you teach? Because I'm still working towards the Super.
and he stops.
There's a
Please,
super.
I am the inventor of the Kamehameha. I can use any version I wish. Hell,
Show it then.
I have my own. Stops like, you want me to show you?
Most powerful one you can muster.
Yes, please. I want to see the strongest you have.
He goes, okay, okay. Step out of the way. I can move properly. Goes down here to the beach. Stands there. He clears his throat. And bro gets fucking yoked, alright? Bro increases in size. Dude is like
What?
3 times your guys' size as he gets fucking ripped.
Oh man,
Uh-oh.
He cups his hands together.
he's odd.
Excuse me, what? Pause? He gets together, and 2 red orbs appear in his hand. He slaps them together and cups his hands to his side and yells, 10 times Kamehameha! And he fires the beam. The impact of the beam is so great, all 3 of you are sent flying back into the wall of the house. And Juan gets
Into the
launched through the window, apparently.
Yeah, I just get launched into the house and then the kitchen. Oh!
Then he
Damn,
Turns-
that was powerful.
Oh.
turns back to his normal size, makes his way over. And that will be 200 zenny, one for demonstration, and the other one to repair my window.
What?
I just give it because like I carry a lot of Zenny on me because you know the dojo thing. My father makes money off of it.
We haven't made any shop or items thing yet, so for now he takes the money, steps away, and he goes, well, I've included DJ, he hands you the map. He says, I've included the map, as well as an image inside of an envelope of what you're looking for. Though, as part of your training, he stops here, kind of debates him with himself internally. Don't open the envelope until you get to where the item is.
Why?
Just don't do it.
Why?
Otherwise, I'm not training you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, go on now. You lads can probably fly, right?
Is this a type of manga?
Yeah, we can all pretty much fly, I think.
I
I
hope
say
so.
looking at the only person who didn't actually fly during the whole little fight scene.
I can fly.
Good. Then get out of here. You
Can't.
God
Yeah,
dang
go-
whippersnappers. Gosh.
But
Expect an old man to do everything.
let's go to the beach.
Picks up the phone. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. There I was. Back to back with Jesus.
And now let's go. I look at the map and I just, let's see here. So it should be that away, and I just fly off.
And with that,
Gotta follow him.
well, I'm assuming all 3 of you are following him. He has the map.
Yeah, yep.
So, or she, in this case, her character's female. And with that, our session ends there.
All right.
That's the end of our session. I only made it all in one day. Including this morning. So, with that out of the way, we finished the story section. Thoughts, things you can change. You guys, well, first of all, did you guys enjoy yourself?
Yes, that
That was very
Well,
fun.
well, I
we
was.
gotta add the
Well,
flashing.
yeah, Austrian's a bit biased.
Warren.
He got knocked the fuck out turn 1.
Boards.
Yes, that was not very fun.
That
Austrian,
was a pretty good one.
Austrian fucked around and found out. But You
I-
gave
you
yourself
know-
10 HP and 1 defense. That's kind of on you.
I know. My plan was actually to stand back and fucking special beam cannon one of these motherfuckers.
My stats are amazing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, you instigated the fight by walking up, bitch slapping a Cyberman before they like even attacked you. You instigated
Yeah,
the
what the hell?
fight.
And then you fight, bro.
Yeah,
I
Juan,
fucked
I don't
around
know.
and
I don't
found
know
out.
if you saw that part. He went up, bitch slapped the Cyberman. He specifically said that he slaps the Cyberman. Cyberman pulls back up, punches him once, and knocks him the fuck out.
Holy shit. I'm glad I came and saved the day.
I wasn't
you
even
have to introduce
lying
me in the
there
next one-
when I
next
said
segment.
it myself. He got one shot.
Yeah, I one shot at the Cyberman, bro.
At
Like
least he
Vegeta.
didn't get
And
Yamcha
it was
posed.
kind of why I thought,
Vegeta
oh,
Gallic
the
gun.
weakest of us by far. Turns out he's the strongest if you consider his power level, but then again, most of us have the
Yeah, I'm the
decency
strongest.
to actually fly and fire key blast at opponents who can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I didn't take the flying thing into consideration. Like I did think about it, but I wasn't sure how to implement it. So I'll be updating the rule book
I had
for
everything planned.
flying. I remember clashing being mentioned.
Yeah, the key clashing and just clashing.
Yep. I'll
Forms.
be implementing items.
Forms.
Forms. I think we're gonna wait.
Mm,
Because I think I'll make that a narrative thing,
yeah.
especially since they're all
Yeah.
Saiyans. Like
Yeah,
something like the
it's-
Kaioken or Potential Unleashed. You know, I can
Okay.
I-
make that happen
wait, I have an
easily.
idea.
try
Wait.
and I try to want to try and learn Master Roshi's form, but I want to perfect it. But like,
Michael.
yeah, that's
Michael,
the whole fan made thing. Just perfected Max power. Power, just a random thing I made randomly the other day. I was like,
I mean, I thought it would be cool if like you learn the super Kamehameha, but like maybe it might be too early, but I would have let you learn it.
I do have the ability to try and learn it. Because
Yeah.
I've got the original.
Also, Michael, because of the Kaioken that you mentioned, do you think I could use it easier because, well, I'm Namekian and Saiyan?
Well, we gotta learn it from the guy.
Well, the way I'm thinking I'll make Kaioken work is instead of so like things like Super Saiyan, I was thinking of making them just straight stat increases.
Yeah, like that.
But Kaioken, I was thinking of making it you lose HP every turn you use it, but you instead of adding to your stats, it adds to your roll. So
Yeah,
That is
so
quite.
it guarantees you'll hit a certain roll. So for example,
Yeah.
if you use Kaioken times 20, you're losing 20 HP that turn, but you have a guaranteed 20 roll.
that kills me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's over.
Um,
It's like the actual show. It's actually OP when you think about it, but it comes at the cost of ripping your body apart.
Also, I don't think we really have to. You have to like write in the races because since we're all Saiyans, aside from Austrian being like happy,
I'm actually
yeah, we don't
half
have to have a race
human,
system because we're all Saiyans basically.
half human, half Saiyan.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
But again, we're basically we're all Saiyans though, so.
Yeah, I mean, I could maybe write out his Austrian's regeneration
Yeah.
abilities. Just say it's because he's a happy.
Wait. DJ, so are you a half Saiyan or not?
He's half human, so I mean that's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
half
no, that's not
human.
irrelevant
Oh.
actually.
If
Depends
half
how you
human,
look
then
at it.
They shouldn't have a tail. They shouldn't have a tail then.
No,
I actually do.
Gohan
okay.
has
Gohan.
Gohan had a tail.
Wait,
And that's that's where things get complicated because half
because then
Saiyans.
the other ones are.
So Gohan is kind of like an exception to the rest of the half Saiyans. He had a tail, the rest didn't. He got big ass rage boost. The others didn't until Dragon Ball Super, which Future Trunks, but we don't talk about that bullshit. So it's like I can write this shit into systems, but
Like I was about to say, like we should all have something like a little bit.
Now, what would be just funny is that if I'm just the Gohan of this universe where I have the rage boosts. Because, well, half human, half Saiyan.
I mean, you're a woman, so you're apparently to Dragon Ball logic, you're automatically the most powerful.
Back tingles.
I need to learn actually how to do that. Those voices.
Yep, there we go. Roll 20 to see if your back tinkles. Roll a 20 to see if your back is feeling tingly.
No. Well, actually, I didn't roll. Oh, I got two. I got two, guys.
No, I would not do that back tingle bullshit though.
Oh,
mean,
yeah, that's
I think I would allow.
I mean, the whole
So,
thing
it makes sense.
Like, how do you know how you can transform if you actually don't have that feeling? But like,
well, the reason I think
feel like it should be more like an emotive thing
Yeah.
as well. Cause
so, the reason I think it's fine for the Universe 6 Saiyans is they're so much fucking stronger than when Goku learned Super Saiyan 3 that I don't think it should be any problem for them to go Super Saiyan, especially in Dragon Ball Super where those forms are irrelevant. It doesn't even matter really.
Yeah. Just have the god or the fucking.
Yeah, like it's irrelevant in Dragon Ball Super, so that's why I don't care. But you guys are in like, I'm gonna say if we're comparing, I know I gave you guys power levels; those were like your stat total. You guys are probably like early Dragon Ball Z power levels.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Except for Austrian, he's probably like
Dragon Ball.
I don't know, like Kid Goku level from the Pilaf arc. From getting one shot.
No.
I'm joking.
You are a little kid.
he did get one shotted too. He's also a little kid, half Namekian too.
Yeah, he should. I think he should go train under Mr. Popo.
First rule of Popo's
Yeah.
training: we don't
Yeah.
talk about
I-
Popo's training.
In my
some of us
lore.
are probably just gonna
Your lore is that you
Right
can train
about
under Mr.
like-
Popo.
and my first thought would be, you know what? Let's train under this guy.
Yeah,
Let's
Mr.
train
Popo.
under this very dark black man.
Whoa, hey, yo!
Keep this
What the
politically
fuck?
correct.
Let's train.
He's
under
a
this guy
Kamehameha
who's
eater.
a
Get it
black
right, you dumbass.
Night itself. Let's train under this guy who is as black as the night itself.
Oh, right.
I mean,
Holy
like,
shit.
when you think about it, Mr. Popo is kind of fucking crazy. He defended himself against Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks, and then in Dragon Ball, he fucking ate a Kamehameha wave. I mean, he's definitely one of the most cracked non-main characters. Oh my god! And guys, Love walked into you guys talking about Mr. Popo, so good job on that. All of you look like racists now.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Except
Moana doesn't even look like it. I mean, it's just a fucking fact. Anyway.
Wait, say that again? Say that again?
So next session, I'm going to add in, probably add in some more techniques.
Oh, are we gonna add like certain affinities, like if like you're good or like neutrally aligned or evil?
Yes, actually.
And like that should affect the forms you can get. Like, let's just say I'm a certain affinity, you can get Super Saiyan Rose.
So since you brought it up, I'm just gonna mention it now because I already have. If you guys want to do a next session instead of rebooting for more systems,
just do it.
I already know what I'm doing for next chapter, and affinity is a thing. Your decisions will matter.
All right.
We're doing some Telltale shit.
So I do.
Master Roshi will remember this.
I
I
love.
want to have Super Saiyan Rose.
So I am going to add I'm gonna focus more on systems for the next one. But I'll probably also add some more techniques. Leveling up is gonna be kind of weird because like.
Yeah, because if you get 100, you level up.
Well, no, for what I mean is like, for example, Nupchi brought up, hey, can I try using the Super Kamehameha? In between sessions, you haven't been training. You've been flying out to this location. So it really doesn't make much sense for you to have a new technique. But if we're using the system, it makes perfect sense. So we'll just say the power of Zenkai Boost.
Yeah, we all get Zenkai boost, actually. We'll all have means except
I'm a
for
full
one.
Saiyan. I'm a pure Saiyan.
I'll get the
Not
I'll get the
pure
biggest Senkai.
Also, it's kind of obvious I'm half Saiyan because my
Yeah,
literal
your hair's
character
not
is
your hair's not black.
yeah, my hair ain't black.
She's a filthy silver hair. Ew. What a non. What a same with not black hair? Disgusting.
You know how? I'm curious on how that would affect the Super Saiyan form now, actually, because it normally goes blonde. But how would it look on a silver hair?
I think it would still go blonde. The more interesting question
Yeah.
is, what happens when you go Ultra Instinct? Because it's already silver. It's the same thing with like someone who's blonde goes Super Saiyan. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to? They're defective. But yeah. So I made most of that up on the spot. Because that's my job as the DM. Come up with shit when you guys fuck around and find out.
Yes.
So I'm gonna update mostly system shit for the next thing. But I will be adding other techniques. I'll ask you guys for your opinions. I don't think we'll be adding any more people from this point because
Yeah.
I let Moan come back in last minute since we're in the first session.
But like that was like good for the story though. Like that actually made it more better.
Yes. Else, we may have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, let me save him.
Well, the main reason I was doing it is because it was taking a while.
Yeah, and also like
I would have probably won it on my
Yeah.
own. It would just take like 20 odd
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah, so there was,
Yeah.
as I said, there was originally supposed to be 6 because all 3 of you were supposed to be here at once.
yeah.
But yeah, so
And
there's definitely room to add more people. But
I don't
I
know
don't-
if David would show up though.
I mean, he was invited, so I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
You know, we invited Gary, but he said he wasn't going to be able to join us. The problem
I
is if we
remember.
add more people and they disappear, like when we're on
That's gonna be hard.
cliffhanger, we need a reason for them not to be there in the next chapter.
Yeah, I get knocked out or something.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks
Alright.
for everyone who showed up / watched the VOD afterwards.
Yeah,
I
thank you
also
guys.
I gotta pee really bad. You 3 stay in the call.